Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me. Oh, you down. Jamie, who you talking to? Roll up that Sinatra flat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot really easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. On first down, Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice gain of 21 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 at the 19. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. Touchdown!
Woo!
Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. He just goes and the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1.
God damn it.
Well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one up. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here.
Damn, bro.
The 35-yard line.
I already know what he wanted to do.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out.
Give me that shit. Clowns, nigga. Clown up. Let's go.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense?
Bloody.
The offense scored to go up 7-zip. You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. But
this is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Oh, man, Brandon.
I got greedy.
Throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air on
Damn, man.
And it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary.
Fuck, I can't believe I threw it in. I burnt his ass too, though. That's the sad part.
Gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
First down, Bills.
Now Allen. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one.
Bills, nothing.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll go out near midfield. 49. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Goddamn.
Run with Singletary.
Nigga really be good. I be spamming out formation.
And he works it past
I'm finna start spamming this shit. I'm gonna make a motherfucker cry.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Flushed out right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys.
It's a clown session. You cannot get in.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Just show y'all how to do that shit. Bye.
Receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 15 yards on the play, first down.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
22-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I need to play, man. Need to play.
Remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. The left side completion to Jones.
Ah! Let's go! Let's go, baby.
Get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I got to remember the third quarter. I need a field goal or something.
On the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That nigga got some good at defense.
Looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. But now it'll be third down.
Man, I need to do some little play action.
You have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he'll get inside the 38-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38, Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Caprata.
Their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Jones. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
For Green Bay.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I read that play.
Diggs, 73 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. From the shotgun to give to Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go!
32 on the play.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Come on now. Taking it in from a yard out.
Woo! I'm a beast out here, boy.
Now Crosby for the point after.
Come on, I got to get that shit down. Hey, I'm a streaming, baby. That's what it is. Let's go.
Good to extend their lead.
Packers 16. Bills 7.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Back now at Lambeau. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the pass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Vernon Butler forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. First down. It's Jones.
Fuck! You should have held on to that fucking block.
There, 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball,
he's fucked up.
He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 da. Ah.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Not done, man.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Second down and 5. They'll go again to Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first down.
Cry, baby. Cry, baby. I pissed him off. It's okay, bro. I know I hurt your feelings.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's sprit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's sprit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're a friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. Now I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's sprit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's sprit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. My stomach keep on turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby, must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find out. Say I got sex appeal, I think it's cause I work a gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's sprit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's sprit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you to kill Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down a double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis flash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and coast. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could call to. We're talking about your to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. When they tossing the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this a jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only been for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No season when that never seems the same.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for set timer for 15 minutes.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from the Superdome. Taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
He finna go F. Oh, he gonna go. Oh, he doing this shit.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Ready? 95, 56, 95, 56.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact. On time, no penalty. Before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry.
He's doing it right now.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
But he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And they'll get this down to the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So that is
go to the twice
on the opening drive that they've gone for it on 4th down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds and better your chances of succeeding.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Saints 7, Packers nothing.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
That's some bullshit, bro.
They didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Come on, bro. How the fuck you getting burnt, bro?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 8-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Come on, bro. Man, sorry as hell.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball?
Bro, he's dropping wide open passes, bro.
It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
So they already graduated? Huh? They already graduated? You funny as fuck. I don't know. Who in that name? Who the hell that is?
With a pinky ring, everybody used to pick at me. Now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like 23. Shame. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained, I'm prepared for the rain. They amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they do. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, she still got something to prove. I spent a check on the dirt cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts, competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, but I'm calling my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know just to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on. I feel the way my heart on my feet. That's why I had to put my roof on breeze. I'm from the wind, can't take another day. The sun on me, this they new Chanel. DJ drill, hey, hey, champion, yeah, we here. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Yeah. Even with a sprain, hey, can I kick it? Took the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Hey, could cut out my car and look at my dog. Way back then, came with you shy, but you wasn't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live in this pickup. Me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat groceries. How did she mix it? Met her at one of the functions, we call her the rhythm. She put up a friend, they kiss and we dance, and that's how we do.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the
timer for 5 minutes.
These are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with their opponents.
What's that, Johnny? Mr. Beastie?
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
Just 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. A gain there of 21 yards. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Kansas City Chiefs.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Just hey, do something for me. Go check on my piece.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Just hey, John.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Zebra! Zebra!
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop
Woo! I'm a beast, baby!
the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Mike!
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ah!
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got
Tell that boy stop playing with me, Mike.
when you can,
Be
especially
Mike.
third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is
He finna quit.
incomplete. What a real head scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Watch Kelsey, Mike. How you do this shit, boy?
On first down, Mahomes. This is
Ah!
he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite
Huh?
target, Travis Kelce.
Don't leave it in the fucking oven.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Yeah, you act like you retarded.
Say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet.
All right, bro.
Make a big play,
I'm winning.
That was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
I'm a beast, baby.
It's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0
Nigga garbage.
first quarter lead.
I'm playing the same defense. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I might finna go watch basketball.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and
Yeah.
used the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On first and 10, it's Sanders.
No, sir.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Here's a four-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
And on
No,
the
sir.
left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting
Who
it,
it?
and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on
I can't hear.
2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's
He
gonna be
clowned up.
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense
You got
to
a
get
haircut?
untracked in this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it
Huh?
on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
You finna go. Get out my face.
They're going to try and throw. Now this is incomplete.
Yeah, yeah.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs.
Told you I'm a beast. I'm a go that man now.
Man, how many games you played?
Tell me today. And about 150. I'm a beast. Got that chop on me, nigga.
you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend, and my energy paralyzed. I'm like a...
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I fucked that up myself.
J.K. Dobbins, 66 yards.
I already know he won't do though.
Ravens have taken the early lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Left side.
Come on, Dad. Swat the ball.
He picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
A gain of 9 yards.
All he doing is fucking affirmation, basically.
Jackson gonna give this one to Edwards.
Niggas could be garbage as fuck doing the same fucking play.
Right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is in
Garbage
zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here is
Mike, fuck you, bro.
at the 35-yard line.
Fuck missing easy kiss.
To get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Away inside the KC 10. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
And that throw traveling an even 6.
Hey, man, why everybody trying to watch when I start losing, man? Get your ass on.
And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big time.
Game ain't over, though.
Defense.
It's how you finish, bro. I don't give up. I don't give up, baby. I'm trying to talk like I'm dedicated.
They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Willie Snead there to make the grab, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
I'm in a dime formation, bro. How the fuck you getting burned?
Scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it.
I gotta score 2 touchdowns for the quarter with, and he cannot score. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, bro. He's spamming the same play, bro.
Fielded near the back
I hate
of the
who's
end zone.
nigga who's playing I formation. I do not want to play nigga like that. So stop putting me in the games with nigga like that, man. That shit trash.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to
Watch
be
the comeback, boys.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Open space inside the 10. This is caught.
Ah!
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Told y'all, watch this comeback. I'm done playing around with that boy.
And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to...
And all the way
I'm done. I can't. Mike, who has to get Mike?
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag, bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I could never take a loss, I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck, I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up, looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets, struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash, but baby girl I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been grinding lately, this my season.
Bruh, Mike, who I should get, bruh?
Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, you gon' I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fall or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up later.
Cowboys OFC.
With no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, you gon' I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle.
Brooklyn, beat my ass.
Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And he'll take it in.
Woo! How about them Cowboys?
Touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 33 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 22.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Dancing to his left. And right away, he lost the football.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 55 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there. 21 yards. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
What?
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Rodgers again now. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Rolling to his left. He may try it.
Why is he watching? Why is he watching? Why the fuck is he watching, bro? That shit is pissing me off, bro. Like, nobody in the NFL do that. Man, gotta fix that shit, this weak-ass game.
Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
This is Tony Pollard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Tony Pollard.
Showtime
He will take this all the way. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's at the 23.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't
get into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Yup. Yeah. Yeah, garbage motherfucker.
This one to the 23-yard line.
Now I'm finna tell you. Mercy.
I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that.
Yes, sir.
That away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Stop playing with them boys.
2 yards out.
Stop playing with them boys.
Cowboys will add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line...
Shout out to Mike, man.
I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And his pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Fucking hate the
Sometimes
Packers.
those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on, reading it, bro. Come on.
Into the end zone, touchdown.
He garbage.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are back within a score.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Now Pollard.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
First down 10.
He was talking bold, but he not now. Boy, I got that pole. What you talking about?
Offense here set to begin the drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
That's why I hate this game, bro.
And he's going to take this one back.
That's not true. Like, that's a catch.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Come on, bro. Damn.
Down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it.
Bro, I hate the game, bro.
From Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Packers 22, Cowboys 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Pollard. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1st and 10. At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Rodgers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second.
Come on, bro. Man, bro, that shit be making me mad. Not fair.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Look at it! Look at this shit, bro! That's an interception! Get the fuck out of here!
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On second down, it's Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8.
Okay.
It'll also lead to a fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Touchdown!
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring.
Bro could have easily swatted the ball.
To fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring.
Damn nigga, I put my phone down for a minute and TS happens face with tears of joy.
put that drive away.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead.
This shit pissing me off, bro. I'm finna break this shit.
Throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down. At
Now you trying to put it Mike in because he win garbage as fuck.
First and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to
Nigga, look, I got the Cowboy.
They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you.
And Prescott, his third interception.
Kevin King with a pick. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the...
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
This is the same nigga I'm playing for last game. Let's get it.
They may have thrown the interception. interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well, but it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
At the 21-yard line. That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Bashaud Breeland, the one that got him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jones. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
From the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Look at that shit, bro. Like, that shit is so fake.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Now Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Flushed out right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
But his dude came from.
Defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force him into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute. I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers.
Bro, come on. You got to be kidding me, bro. I'm right there. Be fair.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And he's going to keep it here. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the gun, Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Jones again, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers connecting with Equinemius St. Brown, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this one incomplete.
They're getting fucking garbage.
For the 2, they don't get it.
15. Chiefs, nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man. That's Watkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down. And again, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.